So tell me what is all of the hoopla with Caitlyn Clark and what's that other one?
Angel Reese.
Angel Reese. What is all of this about?
Angel Reese has surpassed the expectations of so many people this year. It's shocking. She has broken the WNBA record for double-doubles consecutively with 13. She's broke Candace Parker record, who previously held it at 12. Caitlyn Clark has shown everybody, I'm Caitlyn Clark, I'm her, to a degree. But Caitlyn Clark also just made history as the first rookie to record a triple-double. So now it's less about who's better, it's more about who's the rookie of the year. Because both teams, their records are about the same. They're both in that 7th and 8th spot for the playoffs. And if we're being honest right now, I would put Angel Reese ahead of Caitlyn Clark for Rookie of the Year at this moment. But I think Caitlyn is leading the rookies in scoring. She's leading them in minutes. But Angel is leading in rebounds, leading in double-doubles, of course. And she's playing, and mind you, Caitlyn was the first pick. Angel was the 7th pick.
Oh, okay. So now we're getting into it. So respectively, the height. What's the height? Just teach me, like, I don't know. Like, I know something is going on, but I've been living under a rock. So height difference.
You said the height difference?
Height difference. Caitlyn Clark, because you said one's a point guard, one's a forward, but they're women, so that size might not be as much.
Yeah, Caitlyn's is listed at 6 feet.
Okay,
and
6 feet.
I believe Angel is listed at 6'3".
Okay, all right. So that's what I wanted to know, what the height disparity was, what the difference is. See, I didn't know that. So Caitlyn was the first pick of the draft, and Angel Reese was the 7th pick, you said?
Yeah.
7th pick of the draft. And she exceeded all these expectations, so that's why we're hearing about her. Okay.
Yeah, no, we're hearing about her. They go, they're beef. It's not real beef. It's everyone else that's upset about it. So basically, not this past NCAA tournament, but the year before, LSU Tigers, led by Angel Reese, they beat Caitlyn Clark, Iowa team, in the national championship game. And prior to that, in that tournament, that's when Caitlyn Clark really blew up. Same thing with Angel Reese. Angel Reese, like, women's college basketball blew up. They loved what they were seeing. Caitlyn Clark was dubbed the next Steph Curry because she's hitting 3-pointers from wherever.
That's where I was going to go with it. So the NBA comparison for Caitlyn Clark would be Steph Curry. Because I've seen her play, and I'm like, holy, this is amazing how she can shoot. Now, what about Angel Reese? Who would her NBA comparison be?
Angel Reese is interesting to me. She has a very unorthodox style of play, but she's a dog. And she's going to get in there. She's fearless. She has this keen eye for the ball. So she's constantly rebounding. And people like to crack jokes and say, oh, well, the reason why she has so many rebounds because she's missing her own shots.
So what is her shoot? Okay, like, so to that, to ask you on the spot is crazy. So does she have a high shooting percentage? Or is this something that just people try to...
She doesn't have a high shooting percentage. She's shooting better now, of course.
Okay.
She's gotten more comfortable with the game. People don't...
But you got to admit, that's kind of funny, bro.
but it's funny, but it's hating, though.
Right. That is true.
Like a backdoor compliment. Yeah, of course she has all
Bill Russell must have been doing the same thing back in the day when he had all those rebounds.
Russell was terrible offensively. Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? Didn't he have a rebound game like 50 rebounds or something like that?
I believe something like that.
Something crazy,
Bill Russell was also a 6'9" center.
Right.
Which is like... People weren't that tall.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So so the times are different, but that's interesting, man. Interesting.
With Angel Reese, so basically when we have that stuff in a tournament, so when everything blew up during that tournament, Caitlyn Clark, everyone looks at her as, if this was wrestling, they'll look at her as the face. She's the good guy and everything like that. Hey, Caitlyn Clark. People look at Angel Reese as the heel, which is the villain, because of the championship game. Now, prior to that, what people fail to realize, Caitlyn Clark talks so much trash. I don't have a problem with people talking trash, but like the saying goes, it's all fun till the rabbit has begun. So when Caitlyn Clark was the game before that, they played South Carolina. She's being disrespectful. Take about take a 3-pointer. She's like, this disrespectful and everything. Prior to that, They were playing against Louisville. She hit her with the John Cena. She hit the shot and then she went like
Well,
this.
who's this? This is Caitlyn Clark?
Caitlyn Clark. Yeah. So people didn't have a problem with this.
Right.
When she went like this. They didn't have a problem. They said, oh, shoot, she hit her with the John Cena. It's all fun and games. So you fast forward to championship. Now, those are 3 consecutive games, the championship being the third, where she has done something whereas, it's disrespectful, but it's trash talking. I don't have a problem with that. When they went to championship game, she ran up against that LSU Tiger. She hit that wall. And then Angel Reese was like this. Like, ring me, yeah. She hit her with this. Everybody's, oh my goodness, she's being disrespectful. She's no class. And why did it become classless now to talk trash?
Right.
Because men do it all the time. That's when the race came into it. So that's what is really fueling a lot of things.
That's what's fueling this thing, man.
It's a race thing because you have people like David Portnoy and those people who went on Twitter and were being extremely disrespectful, talking about Angel was classless and everything like that. And it becomes a problem when a black woman always has to defend herself in front of for displaying a certain level of aggression in sports. It's always been like that. And it's a huge problem. So when I'm seeing it more and more, no one had a problem when Caitlyn Clark did it. Look, I love competition. I love trash talking. So I don't have a problem with Caitlyn Clark doing that. But if the same rules apply, why is it a problem when Angel did it to the face? Now everything changes. So fast forward to last year. Angel is dealing with the fact that she's the villain. She's the villain. Everybody looking at Caitlyn Clark. She's America's sweetheart. She's about to break the all-time record for scoring in college basketball. Not just women, men's, women's, everything. So when all of that happens, LSU gets knocked out. Caitlyn Clark gets into the championship game, and she loses again. Back-to-back championship games, loses both of them. If that was Angel Reese, people were more happy that Angel Reese and the LSU Tigers didn't even get to the championship game than speaking on the fact that Caitlyn Clark lost the championship back-to-back. And this time, she lost to South Carolina, the same team that she disrespected when the young lady was going to shoot the three-pointer, or she was like, nah, she can't shoot that. They took an L to them. And they ended off with a perfect season by
Caitlyn has a little bit of that sassiness in her too.
Yes.
Like she's not gonna make that. So now, wow, they made a story out of that, bro. They made a story out of that. No, I know. No, this is what's going on. That.
And then now people, because Angel Reese, Caitlyn Clark, of course, is the face now of the WNBA. She's brought all those followers and everything, but social media, Angel Reese is more popular on social media. Angel Reese has a bigger following. So at the end of the day, it's both of them. But they try to say, oh, well, Angel Reese isn't like you had Shady McCoy, and I like to call out people's names because I'm very particular about who said what. He's like, oh, now this is where I have a problem with sometimes people who played other sports and excelled. This is where I feel like they have to really do their research before they talk their stuff. Shady McCoy was talking about, this ain't about Angel Reese, it's about Caitlyn Clark. She's the reason why everybody watches the game and everything is like that. And he was at a certain level. He went to a 10 with it, and it's like, bro, it's never been that serious. If you don't like the way Angel conducts herself in interviews and all that stuff in that nature, cool, it's not a problem. It becomes a problem when you take your personal feelings towards someone and you're like, I don't like the way this person conducts themselves, so now I'm going to, trash everything they say or do. That's where it became a problem. And it seemed like ever since I heard that interview, Angel Reese has turned it up to a whole nother level. 13 consecutive double-doubles. Changed the game.